Hello and welcome to your Empowered Astrology Forecast with yours truly, Sarah McCallum, the Cosmic Finder. And I'm here to discuss with you the week of June the 12th, 2023. So this week, the moon will be waning. Therefore, it is gradually decreasing in light and making its way to a new moon at the end of the week. So here we are in the midst of Gemini season. And we are going to experience a few shifts and changes this week that I want to bring up so that you have the awareness of the astrological weather as you embark upon this week, mid-June. So, over the course of the week, the moon will shift from Aries into Taurus, into Gemini, and then at the very end of the week, on Sunday, the moon will move into Cancer. So at the beginning of the week, when the moon is in Aries, you could tap into self-study, astrology, practices that help you deepen your understanding of the self. You could get out on a solo hike. You could carve out some time to cuddle up and read a book. Just honestly recognize your need and desire to be independent while the moon is in Aries. When the moon shifts into Taurus, this is such a beautiful time for ritual, for creating healthy routines and habits. So perhaps you could carve out some time to spend at your altar. You could tap into creating a nourishing and healthy meal for yourself or your family. Perhaps you could work with your hands in the garden and see what it is that you can construct or build. When the moon shifts into Gemini, I always suggest that you break out your journal, tap into channeled writing, divinatory writing practices, anything that can help you to bring your thoughts into form. And then lastly, when we move into the Cancer moon on Sunday, it's a great time to be with your family, to be in your home, to beautify your spaces, to cook yummy, healthy, nourishing meals, and to generally love on yourself and others. All right, so first I want to talk with you all about Mercury creating a square with Saturn, and that's going to be happening midweek on the 15th. So when we have Mercury, we are talking about how we communicate. We're talking about our mental processes. We're talking about the ways in which we bring our thoughts into form. And with Saturn, we're always talking about maturation and limitation and structure. So, with this square, again, being a bit of a relationship that is about tension, but tension that propels us forward into growth and evolution, we could feel that there's some difficulty around communication. It could be that we need to spend extra time really listening, being careful in the ways that we are hearing what it is that people are saying to us. Maybe we need to be very mindful of the ways that we're communicating to others, being very clear and articulate. Mental work would be favored during this aspect. So if you have something that you need to get done that requires a lot of mental stamina, save it for the middle of the week. Okay, and then on Saturday the 17th, we have a few different exciting shifts. So first, we will be celebrating a new moon in Gemini. So sun and moon, both in the same astrological sign of Gemini, mutable air sign. And this is where we set our intentions. This is the beginning of the lunar cycle. This also can be a time where we need to rest, recuperate, take it easy, be mindful of our obligations, how much we're taking on energetically. And with the Gemini new moon, it might be that you're desiring to connect with others, connect with friends, gather facts. You may feel adaptable and flexible. You may be really recognizing the duality within your relationships, within your life, within the world, right? This and that, rather than things being one way or the other. So just be mindful of leaning into the flexible and adaptable energy that is common of mutable signs. And also, again, take some time to rest and relax. Now, on Saturday the 17th, Saturn will also begin retrograding in the mutable water sign of Pisces. So again, we've got that adaptability, that flexibility of mutable sign. Saturn retrograde in Pisces can be so much about understanding that our spiritual path is the way forward. This retrograde will last until November. So understanding that as we move through summer and into fall, spirituality is going to be a main focus. Also, we may be recognizing some fantasy or some hard realities around addictions. This could be like addiction to substance of all kind, but it also could be addiction to devices, to screens, to technology, and really understanding again that the deeper you plant yourself or root yourself into your spiritual path, into your relationship with your divine team, the easier this retrograde may feel for you. And also just contemplate your responsibilities, like really feel into what it is that you've agreed to, what it is that you are energetically taking on, and review those contracts, review those obligations, and see whether or not they are really suited for your highest evolution. All right, we've also got Mercury and Venus creating a sextile on the 17th. So this could be a beautiful time to foster social connections. I really feel like Mercury sextile Venus is such a potent and powerful time to connect with children as well. Like I could see reading aloud to your child as like a beautiful activity for Venus sextile Mercury, because it weaves in, you know, the mental piece, but also that connection, that adoration, the affection, the loving nature of Venus. All right, and then lastly on Sunday, we will have the sun squaring Saturn. So I'm sorry, the sun squaring Neptune. So again, another square, another opportunity for growth and evolution through tension, right? It could be inner tension, it could be tension that you experience in something external. But with the sun, we're always talking about our basic purpose. It could be similar to our sense of, you know, healthy ego. Why is it that we're showing up in the world and doing what we're doing? And then again, with Neptune, we've got fantasy and imagination and dreams and spirituality. And so this could also feel like a low energy type of an aspect. And combined with that new moon on Saturday, I want to let you all know that this weekend, it would be really wise of you to take it slow, take it easy, rest, relax, and also be flexible to the shifts and changes that may occur as well. That's all I have for you for this week. I hope that you have a beautiful new moon in Gemini. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you again soon.